Welcome to Planet House on Woodhouse Street in Hull. This is the home of 99.8 KCFM, or it will be until very shortly when we have to move house. We're moving out of the building. Now for me, this building is a big part of what KCFM is, was and will be in the future. And I thought, as a listener of KCFM, or perhaps somebody who used to work here, or just a casual YouTuber who found this by mistake and was actually looking for something to do with gardening, I thought you might like a little look around the building before we move out. It's late on a Monday evening, so there's not many people here. In fact, I think I am the only person here at the moment, but if anybody jumps out on me, you'll have some raw emotion on camera. Welcome to KCFM. This is the office. This is where the sales team sit. This is where sponsorship and promotions used to be. There's actually some cake here. Probably to celebrate the fact that sponsorship and promotion... No, it's not. It's actually to celebrate that it's Happy Birthday KCFM today because it's the 1st of August. I don't know why they put chocolate on the knife. Why do people do that? Do they do that where you live? Would you do that at home? That's the question, isn't it? There used to be, when I first came to KCFM, which was a lot of years ago, because I came when I was at school for a look around. There used to be a door here which went to an office, and hear that? Yeah? I hope there's no one in the toilet. But you get the point. The door is probably still there somewhere under that brand-worthy purple paint. Let's walk through the office. In fact, for old time's sake, in the old office, let's do a quick KCFM frame shot. The things you find in a radio station. Follow me. We're going to walk through the office now. In there is Studio 1. It's where the magic happens. It's where, when I first came for a look around KCFM, Steve Jordan was on air. And obviously I didn't know about bands such as Bananarama at that age. No. And he was very excited to be playing Bananarama, and I remember just looking at him blankly. But I did think at that time, I'd love to be on KCFM one day. So I'm pretty excited that I am now on KCFM. Hopefully when you watch this, I still will be, but who knows? Things change. We're moving out. And if you are just joining me, we're moving out of Planet House. We're not going to be here anymore. This is Studio 1. Lots of fun stuff has happened in here. And, just so you can see it happen, when you put the mic up, it all goes deathly quiet, and the on-air light comes on. And when that says mic live, you better say something good, because if you don't, the whole of East Yorkshire will hear you. We usually put some notes on there. Darren Leatham usually scribbles something of fairly profound note on there for us all to read. And then in here, we have Studio 2. This is used for voice tracking. It's used for various other bits of promotion and advert making and any kind of audio that we have to record. It's a bit like Studio 1. It's just a mirror version. See what they did there, didn't you? It is going to be sad to leave this place, but I thought it was nice to have a last walk around. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to do this, so here we are in the news booth. A smaller studio for smaller people. Not really smaller people, but they're a smaller team. They don't need as big a desk, clearly. Dedicated news booth, and they can see into there. So when they're handing over between the travel and the news and the weather, they can see each other and wave and pull faces at each other and things like that, and do really cool radio things like make a private in-joke that nobody else understands, but they do because they can see each other. Now, I'm not sure why this happens, but they put the blinds down in here all the time. Opening up on a Saturday morning before doing the breakfast show and having a look out here, I used to quite like just looking out onto Old Headon Road. It's not the most picturesque of scenes, I grant you, but you see some very strange things such as random men running past. But I once saw a dog dressed as Superman out there on Old Headon Road on a Saturday morning before I did the breakfast show. You bet I talked about it on air. I wonder if that dog is still alive now. Quite like to talk to him, the owner of the dog, and find out why he was dressed as Superman. Over here, at the back of the office, we have It was another studio when I first came here, but since long before I was here, it has actually been a meeting room. Important things have been said in here, profound statements have been made, and much training hath been done. Server room, the life room of any radio station. Freezing cold in here, it's lovely. Penguins would love it, I love it. Because of course all the equipment is in here. It's where we store everything as well when we're going out to events. The speakers, the PA equipment, the things that you'll see us putting together when we're at events is stored in here. And actually Ross Carrick found me a KCFM sign in here, which was going to be binned just before we moved, so yeah, I thought that was nice for my garage. So I have a KCFM sign in my garage with the old branding on, which is quite cool. Anyway, that is KCFM. I'm Paul Woodford. I'm proud to have been a part of KCFM in the days when we were here at Planet House, and I hope for many years to come to be a part of the KCFM story as well. If you've been a listener during those years, thank you so much, because what you do allows us to do what we do. And believe me, we love doing it. We're all just a bunch of mates really, playing great music and talking about funny things, well, that we think we're funny. My mum thinks I'm funny, and that's the main thing. And we do it with you guys, because you're tuned in. So thank you for joining me here at Planet House. I'm going to let you out now, because unfortunately, we're going to a new home. So, for the last time, thank you for visiting KCFM. Have a nice day.